Hello friends, and welcome to Escaping the Mouse with your host, me, Breck Roll. Alright, yeah, we've had a little bit more excitement here at this apartment. You know, this place is quite the dive. Well, something else happened this morning, and it's late in the day, and they have still yet to do anything about it. So, this might be an interesting night. What we have here is a large piece of the fascia. That is the wood that kind of lines the top of the roof on a house up there. As you can see when you get into here, that piece has been ripped off the wall and it's down here on the ground. The problem is, and we know what caused it, there's a main telephone line coming in that goes to this building, and it was anchored to that piece of fascia, and apparently it literally just pulled the piece of fascia right out of the wall, just right out of the nail, by the nails there. Didn't break anything, it just yanked it right off. Now, this is kind of a dangerous situation, not because there's any voltage in this. This is just telephone line. This is nothing. But out here in the middle of the parking lot, it's dangling right into the street at about 6 feet off the ground. I almost ran into it this morning coming out of the parking lot, because it is literally, that's how it references to me. I'm much taller than it, and this is something the car can barely get under. But this thing's black when it's dark out here at night. If they don't get this thing fixed, it's gonna potentially end up getting hit by a car. And if that happens, it could pull that telephone pole down, which might which might knock out the power to the whole building, because that's power up there. Generally the low-level stuff is utilities like cable and telephone lines and that kind of stuff, and then the stuff that's higher off the ground there is usually electric. But you pull that pole down, you could block out this whole complex, and that's worst case scenario, in addition to whatever damage you do to the person's car. But I don't know, if they're lucky, probably best case scenario is it'll just rip the side off of this building. But I talked to the landlord about it this morning. She said, yeah, we know about it, we called them, there's going to be somebody here today to fix it. But it's 7:40 p.m. right now, and it's getting dark quick. So I don't know, I hope they have a plan B. Just another one of the reasons I'm glad I'm getting out of this dump. Oh, by the way, look up there too when you get up there. Yeah, they got some sort of a nest up there, probably a rat's nest. Of course, they'll ignore that, just like they ignored the termites that they saw in my house. Yep, that's just this place for you. So please, Mr. Taxman, get my taxes done for me so I can give them my 2 months notice and get out of this place. I just don't want to wait for this thing to strike me. So anyway, whatever. That's what we got to do. That's what we got for you today. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you next time on Escaping the Mouse. Good night.